Welcome to Comically Comics, your one-stop listen to all things comics. We're talking books, movies, TV shows, video games, and more. I must forewarn you, though, we are a spoiler cast, and what that means is we consider all properties, past, future, and present, to be valid, and we will spoil the hell out of them. I'm your host, Michael, along with my two co-hosts, Richard and Jeremy, and with all that being said, let's get started. All right, it is Sunday, November 9th. This is take two, so here we go. We are back with another 3 episodes of Sandman Season 2, episodes 4, 5, and 6. We're going to start off with episode 4, Brief Lives. Got a first appearance of Destruction, Sandman Special number 1 from 1991. And Jeremy, what is your whelming of this episode?
I will say I'm whelmed to pleasantly whelmed. It was an episode. It kind of
that was a thing.
It was a thing. And it's one of those we're trying to transition to this next phase, this next arc, whatever you want to call it. So it was just it kind of drug on a little bit, but I'm still enjoying the series. Still been enjoying the whole thing, but yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Richard?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm whelmed. I think this is the weakest episode so far. I've been trying to follow along in the comics. I'm not reading the comic, but I've been, for the most part, it's easy to follow along. Literally, it's just it adapts from these issues. I go to those issues and I scroll. This one, it's just a shotgun. It's it's this issue, it's this issue, and it's not in a they'll jump to a different issue, and I have to go to that. I'm oh, cool, they did that part, and anyway. It was crazy, and due to that, I think it just was to the detriment of this episode to tell a cohesive single story. This feels kind of, I think what Jeremy was saying was setting up everything.
Got you.
And it was just kind of whatever.
This for me, definitely, I'm underwhelmed. I'm underwhelmed with this episode. It was 45 minutes long. So far as I think it's the shortest episode we've had. It felt like it was 3 hours long. I just didn't care, even though it had Delirium in it, which I've come to really like the character of Delirium, and I want to know all the things that she knows that she's threatening other people with.
I don't think you do. I don't think
do
you
I
want
not?
That. No, I don't think you want that.
I want that smoke. I want to know.
I think you'll end up in an insane asylum at that
point. Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I don't know. I find her character interesting, and I kind of want to. I don't know. After watching these 3 episodes, I don't know that I necessarily want to know more. I feel like I probably have had enough of this. But there's another character that stuck out to me that I was I kind of would like to see a series of this character. And we'll get into that more as we get going along. But synopsis real quick. Dream travels with Delirium to go find their lost brother, Destruction. Are Dream's motives to help virtuous, though? And who will suffer if they aren't? To be honest with you, I don't really have a whole lot of notes for any of these episodes because they're pretty freaking straightforward. There's not really a whole lot going on here.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, and I will say some of the things that I agree. I did like how Delirium showed up in his realm. I thought that was kind of funny with her just dangling there by his wyvern dragon something.
Yeah, it is a it looks like a dragon, but they call it a wyvern in the comics. So, I guess a wyvern is a dragon because I think it's just a dragon without legs.
Yeah. I might in my head when I think of wyvern, I think of T-Rex dragon, and just it got the little claws,
tiny arms.
Yeah,
I got a big head, little arms. I don't think this was thought out real well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny, just her dangling there, just saying, "Hey, I'm here."
Yeah, and again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. That's in the comics. That whole interaction where the wyvern has her by her coat and she's dangling and she's all wee.
Yeah.
That's all in the comics.
I want to know the story of Delirium and Matthew. Because Matthew's like, oh no, I would have known you if I'd seen you before. And I'm like, no, she knows you. Like, that's like, I trust that she knows you.
I didn't pick up on that. Yeah, you're probably right.
That whole conversation between the two of them.
Right. Right. She's like, oh, I've met you before. And he's like, oh no, you haven't. I'd remember if I met you.
I just chalked that up to like something that happened in the first season that I just forgot.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. He talks about how he died and he was like reincarnated as a raven. So maybe he like OD'd on some drugs or something. And that's how she knows him.
Or went on a bad trip right before dying.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
Was it during the first season that she changed from delight to delirium?
We never saw her the first season.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I was like, I wonder. They've yet to really say when she changed.
Yeah, that is something that does not get answered in the comics, period.
Oh, really?
Nope. No answer to it at all. I don't know if it's like left for your own interpretation or just Gaiman never got around to telling that story.
Okay, well, so this is jumping ahead a little bit, and you don't have to necessarily answer right now, but do you get an answer to why she changed?
No, you don't get any. You just know that she used to be called
Isn't
Delight.
that what you just asked?
No, I asked when.
Asked that?
I asked when.
Okay, so now the question is why?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because in the third episode, 6, when she says that to Destiny of like, do you know why I changed from delight to delirium? She's like, I know why.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, why?
Well, she says that to Destiny is like, there are things like you don't even know that, probably because it's not in the comic book and he literally has the script right there. so he's like, see, there are things you don't even know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have scoured the internet for an answer and cannot find one.
Which honestly probably goes more towards her character of like being delirium.
Yeah, so, I think it was like someone on Reddit, someone was talking about how like if you overindulge in delights, it can eventually become delirium. So maybe that's like it just delight naturally will lead into delirium. So I like that. That's the best explanation for it, in my opinion.
I did like that interaction. However, I didn't like the route we're going with Dream here. I think that's one of the things that really pissed me off with this episode of like Dream finding Delirium's want to go find destruction in the real world, the waking world, as an opportunity to go and stalk Nada.
Yeah.
Or have a possible option of bumping into her while we're just out and about looking for destruction.
Yeah. This episode, we basically learned that Dream's like a fuckboy.
I hated that, man.
Yeah, I agree.
This whole idea that Dream is just it's got to be Nada. Yeah. And you were talking last week of how you think you know where they're going with this season.
Yeah.
And how you think it's going to end up. And like watching this episode, I was like, I think I'm on the same page with Richard. Maybe not to a T or anything like that, but in my mind, my prediction is that, you know, Dream is going to sit there and go through all this stuff, denounce his endlessness, and there's going to be another Sandman that takes up the mantle because he doesn't want to leave it like Destruction did, but he doesn't want to be an endless anymore. Like that's going to be how he proves his love to Nada, and I don't like that.
I don't think it's going to be that, but we'll see. No, I agree. The comic, all that Nada stuff is not there. I don't know why they put that in the show.
Oh, is it not?
Well, like him being in love with Nada, but like him going to the waking world to help. I'm using air quotes.
Yeah.
Delirium to find destruction, and then he's actually using that as a ruse just to like stalk Nada. That's not in the comic. It's not. He at this point, I think he's moved on because he's in love with this other like witch character that ends up being kind of like a villain for one of the story arcs. So like he's moved on. So I don't understand. Like, matter of fact, that moping that like, by the way, talk about emo. Like he is right off the bat, we see he is standing in a pouring rain with this deep V-neck shirt. And it was like, it looked like a My Chemical Romance, like music video.
Look, this was part of his audition to get the next Crow movie, okay, is what it was.
That's funny.
All he was missing was a guitar at this point in time.
For real.
Okay, that was it. I do have a fan cast for the DCU if they ever wanted to bring in Dream for whatever random reason they didn't get this guy back. And I know he's already cast in one DC project, but that's an Elseworld as far as I'm considered. Robert Pattinson would be great as Dream. I'm just saying.
There was in a later episode where he's standing next to Destruction, and I paused it and told my wife, I was like, look how pale he is. Like, I know he's like that in the comic book. And my wife is like, yeah, that's some like Twilight level vampire pale.
Yeah, like the one that my wife said tonight that I kind of, I was like, oh, I could see that is, I can't remember the full name of the movie, but it's that animated Guardians movie of like with Santa.
Yeah. I forget the name of it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The Hades guy, whatever he is in that one.
Isn't he the Sandman? In the villain, Sandman in that?
No, he captures Sandman. Sandman's the little gold thing that floats around.
Okay, yeah.
But no, he's like spot on about like that.
Yeah.
This is how I feel when I'm talking to other people and they have no idea what there's going on.
You never seen that movie?
Michael's like, who?
He said Guardians, and I was thinking Marvel the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
At first I was too, and then when he said the Santa thing, I was like, oh, okay, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I think I've seen bits and pieces of that movie. My son had it on, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I didn't say that to him, of course, but I just kind of walked on.
That's funny. But yeah, no, back to the episode. All that shit with Nada not in there, unneeded. I hate it so fucking much. But maybe is another reason why I'm kind of whelmed. I'm fine with maybe him like thinking he sees her. Like that would be kind of fine since it's like as far as the viewer goes, it's like so freshly on our minds. It's like, oh, he thought he saw her, but like I really don't like that they kind of established that like, no, I did this to go like stalk her. It's like, no, stop it. What are you doing?
Especially when you could have done a one line of like he thought he saw her and then he spoke with Delirium about it. And he's like, I thought it was fate. Like I thought it was something higher or whatever than me. That like, how would I run into her out of so many millions of people on Earth? Because it's not like you can't sit there and say, oh, he doesn't realize how many people are on Earth. He's fucking Dream for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he knows.
But I do think Nada will show up maybe I'll talk about this with you off podcast, but I think Nada will show up by the end of the series.
I am nada for nada. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
You are not a fan.
Not a fan. not a fan. I felt really bad for the old man, the old lawyer that died just because bricks fell on him. I was like, oh, that man, even like he said, you know, he'd lived so many years. And seeing death, that's, you know, when I was talking earlier about how like I saw another character that I was like, I'd like to see a series of that. I would like to see, I don't care if it's 3 episodes, I don't care if it's, I don't know, maybe this special will be enough for me, and that'll be fine. I would like to see an episode of Death because she has some of the best lines ever. Like when he's sitting there, he's like, I did pretty good, didn't I? It was like 12,000, 16,000 years, something like that, he said. And she said, you did like everybody else. You had a lifetime.
Yeah.
Like that. And I was just like, damn, like that's like, I don't know. That's the kind of shit that kind of hits me.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's in the comic. Again, broken record. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it as well. I think I see now why Death is a fan favorite from like the comic readers and stuff.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. The finding the dancer, and she's a goddess that's in a strip club, and I'm just, what the fuck are we doing, Gaiman? What is this?
Well, that was so. I mean, it's just game. Like it's Gaiman's weird kind of like mind. She's the goddess of like love and war, but she's supposed to be a washed up goddess. The thing that they didn't convey very well for the show is that she's supposed to be a washed up goddess, and the only way for gods to die is for them to not have any more believers. The only people in that strip club are her believers. And anyway, she used to be an ex-lover of what you saw this, but she was an ex-lover of destruction and all that. So they're trying to find like clues to where he may be.
Right.
And then the dance in the comic book, it's supposed to be this like mind-blowing dance. And in the show, it's just lame. It's just really lame.
Yeah, it looked like some 80s bullshit.
Yeah, I was when I was like scrolling through, I was like, "Oh, this will be cool to see what they do." And then I was like, "Really? That's kind of what y'all did? They kind of skimped out on doing something cool there."
And that's a hell of a combination too, by the way. Is it love and war or is it sex and war? I thought it was sex and war that she was the goddess
of.
It
may be sex and war. Well, that's the like I think that's the saying. That's the oldest to like what is it like? To not businesses, but like is
occupations or whatever.
Yeah, the oldest occupations is like prostitution and war. So like
I got you.
That's why that's another cool thing of like that's why she's like a really old god that has survived all this long.
Yeah. That's a hell of a combination right there. That's
yeah, it was a bit of a letdown this episode.
I agree.
I want to get back though, just for 1 second, to yet another thing. Like the notes that I had for this episode were mostly just how ridiculous Morpheus is. Like when he when he brings Delirium into his I don't know, his dining room or whatever. There is a fire hazard of a table with like 5 billion candles on it. And I was
that's
just like,
his thinking room, Richard.
I was just like, what is this? He's so extra. And when they get like the car, it's like this old kind of retro car, and he liked it, and I was like, of course he likes it because he's so extra.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too, like the old Rolls Royce basically, and just riding around in that thing. Like it's nice, but nice ride.
Yeah.
That's another thing though. Like this put Dream so out of character than normal. Like especially with the car, when their escort was sitting there saying like, this usually is a high profile car. This is going to turn a lot of heads, so usually people don't want to get something like this. And he's like, oh, that'd be good because we've come unannounced. So this will get the attention of people that maybe we're looking for. And it's like, all right, when does Dream ever want to be looked at? Come on. Like, he doesn't want to be seen unless he wants to be seen kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's never like a group of people. Like, he comes creepily, like, through a dark closet or something like that. And you just see his little white beady eyes.
Or he comes down his little, like, throne. Sometimes he does want to be seen. He's like, witness me. And he, like, shows his big throne room. And, like, what he did with Nada the, like, last 3 episodes.
Yeah. So like that was weird. I don't know. Just a lot of this felt out of character for Dream to me.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that too. And just like you said, the whole, and it also just felt weird too, as far as like, they were going back and forth about figuring like going to see the next person because Dream was they were saying that they like it was going to kill people, and then just to think that he's okay with that also, like partly because of Nana, because he still want to try and find her maybe, is what it felt like. And I don't know, I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nana thing needs to stop. Like they're trying too much to like humanize him, which I appreciate because that's what Gaiman does in the story. Is like, what if God was one of us? Like that. Like it's one of those. It's one of those like, what if gods were humans? They were flawed and they argue, they bicker, they fuck, they whatever. But this was just like, Gaiman's already doing that. Stop with this Nada stuff. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially because like the next 2 episodes when we get into other things, it's just like that humanizes him way more than like him fawning over his ex.
Yeah.
The last 2 things, I love the line, "We are not friends, we are family."
Mm.
Oh yeah.
That is a cold ass line.
Uh-huh.
I guess I didn't think about it taking it a different way. Of like, usually when people sit there and say, "Oh, we're not friends, we're family," it's like, "Oh, we're closer than friends." But the idea of like, we're not friends, we're family, like we're just kind of here together, like that's
Yeah.
just how it
Mhm.
is, kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, like that's a different way of looking at it.
Yeah, I think that's what he was basically. He was like, "We're not friends, we're stuck with each other."
Yeah.
And then the other thing I like is just Delirium, the effects. I think this is the first time we see it where she literally like breaks reality
Mhm.
to like
Yeah,
go
yeah.
into her realm. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks freaking insane.
Yeah. It was really, they did a really good job with that one.
Yeah, they did.
Unlike the other one that comes up later.
The other thing I kind of wanted to mention this for next episode, but he is shown in this episode. So we finally see Destruction in this episode, and he's talking with a dog named Barnabas, who's really
Character of the year right there. I'm just letting you know. I love Barnabas.
I do too. He's really fucking cute too. He's a really cute dog. But fuck it, I'll just kind of talk about it. I don't know if you noticed, but he is trying to create things, and he's really bad at it.
Because he's Destruction.
Yeah, because he's Destruction. I thought that was
Yeah.
a nice little touch. He's trying to
Yeah.
paint, he's trying to write poems, he's trying to cook, and he's just bad at it all.
Speaking on that, because I wanted to bring this up as we talked about Dream, and this is kind of where I'm also coming from with my theory as to where we're going with Dream. It seems like he is going through his family. And what I mean by that is it's with Nada, his infatuation with Nada.
Mhm.
It's almost, you could link that to despair as well as desire, because like he's desiring Nada. And then like as we get to the end of this arc that we're going to, it looks like he may have a interaction with death as well. And so, is it to me, then it's only getting into like what's his destiny and things like that. And
Yeah.
so I kind of wonder,
But
like, is that kind of what Gaiman's doing here?
Yeah, I don't know if it's intended, but that's a very nice find, if you will. Because like, yeah, Nada was his desire. Now that I would say like the thing that happens by the end of episode 3 is his despair. But regardless,
Yeah.
also doing that was like leading to his destruction.
Yeah.
And then he will eventually meet death, which will then be his destiny. But
Yeah.
regardless, I think you may be spot on with that. That's a nice find.
It's kind of weird, man.
I like it.
Y'all got anything else for episode 4?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I think that's it for me, man.
All right. Awesome. Episode 5, The Song of Orpheus. This has got 3 first appearances in it from I'm going to say 3. Orpheus, Hades, and Persephone. Hades and Persephone, thank you. That's a couple. They're in the underworld. First appearance is as well Sandman Special number 1 from 1991. Same book as Destruction. Dream reignites their journey to find destruction. This leads Dream to another relative that is all but ahead in life.
And I am not on the right page.
We get like basically Dream goes and Ghost Delirium apologizes and says, all right, look, we're going to do this the right way. They go to Destiny, and we have to do this giant flashback to tell a story. We got to tell a story to tell a story, as Richard says.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, what is your whelming of this episode?
This one I was it's probably the same.
This one I was conflicted.
Yeah, I was probably the same as the last one, just whelmed to pleasantly whelmed, because the flashback story took forever to me, and like
it was the episode.
Yeah, it was
like
the whole thing, and like this one to me was.
I mean, it was the title of the episode too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one to me was one that felt like it took forever. Like I was like, are we not done with this? Like, can it not be almost over? Like, just I don't know. I kind of enjoyed the hell thing, like going down to Hades.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Yeah, we can get more into it. Like I said, I was just whelmed to pleasantly whelmed.
I got you, Richard.
I did not. I just fucked up. I didn't realize I wrote. I didn't write my whelming on this, so I'm just gonna wing it on this one. I think I was pleasantly whelmed. I want to say, because while I don't know everything about Greek mythology, I do like Greek mythology, and it's cool seeing that kind of stuff, especially with like all the different endless and like him calling them by like their Greek names. I thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, regardless, I think I was pleasantly whelmed.
Got you. I was underwhelmed to whelmed. Like I just there's parts of the show that I really liked, but for the most part, I was just like, don't care. Don't care anything about this at all. We can move on. Let's But I fell asleep. Episode 4 and episode 5 are the ones that I fell asleep through. I was in and out on 5. I wound up having to go back and almost rewatch the whole thing just because I was in and out so much.
Like I said, the flashback, like it just went into a whole lot more detail than what I thought necessarily was needed. But I don't know. Like I get they had to set that part up for the next episode and all that stuff. It just seemed like it went to like a lot more. I'm like I said, I did like whenever he was down in Hades. I was interested to see what they were going to do as Hades, like what if he was going to come with the flaming head or not, and like.
This is not Disney.
Do you give it 2 thumbs way up?
Yeah. But no, they just came as what's his thing? I was trying to pull the other one, but I forgot his name. Now that's on the newest Star Wars, the big guy, the
what?
the big alien looking dude that on the newest 7, 8, and 9.
Did you mean for all those words to come out together, or did they just fall out randomly?
I really don't know what, like, I'm so confused.
I keep wanting to say Chewbacca.
No, it's not. It's the one that like, you know, it's this supreme leader, whatever his name is.
Snoke?
Yeah. Snoke. There it is. They almost did like him, like where it's just this big, enormous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It took a while to get there, but we got there.
I liked all that stuff. I mean, like, I know it's silly to like, but that is, I want to say that is the actual story of Orpheus, like that he went to Hades to like go get his wife, and he sang a song that was like so powerful it moved Hades and Persephone to like allow them to do it, but he had one fucking job and then he fucked that up. So
he fucked it up. He saw the light at the end of the tunnel and he fucked it up.
I know, like that part pissed me off. I was like, you had one fucking job.
And his wife, I can't remember what you
yeah, I didn't write.
Yeah,
apologies.
Eurydice. You I don't know.
Your eyes, I see. Okay, so for the audience that's listening, if you haven't watched this already, first of all, thank you for coming and listening to us. But Orpheus, the son of Dream, is getting married. He's gotten married. They go to like flounder about in the weeds or whatever while everybody else is partying, and his wife gets bit and dies.
The fastest death from a snake bite that I've ever seen.
I'm telling you, like, I don't know if it's because like Auntie Death was right there just at the party already, or what, like she got a beep or something like that, and she was right on there. She's like, all right, sweetie, it's time to go. I'm sorry. That was a big snake though. I thought it was a constrictor, but I was apparently wrong. So regardless, Orpheus is going to go down to the underworld to go get her back, and wants his father Dream to help because, you know, they all know each other.
Yeah. He's an endless, so why would he?
Right. And Dream's like, no way. This ain't happening, bro. And then Orpheus says, okay, well, I'm not your son anymore. And I feel like that's a big part to like mention in this as we're talking about it. He goes down there. We already talked about singing the song. They're walking down a hall. He's got to make it to the outside where the sun can hit him and his wife both. And he has 2 rules. He can't talk to her and he can't look back. And what does he do? He does both. The asshole does both. And all that we're missing from this scene is his wife going, Orpheus, you asshat.
Yeah.
As she gets drugged back to the underworld.
Yeah, it really, like, he was turning to ask for directions, is what it was.
Because he couldn't veer from the path. It was right there.
No, I was very irritated with that. I was just like, dude, you're like, I don't know, like 12 feet away.
Yeah. He really wasn't that far.
I will say, though, seeing the underworld was really cool. Seeing all the dead there was really cool.
Yeah.
I really liked the song. I thought it was a moving song. I don't even know what it said because my captions were cut off. So I have no idea what any of it said.
Yeah, it was all in Greek, but it was basically telling the story of like him and his wife.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a really moving song though. And I liked how all the dead were like rising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of the glowing around. I thought the CGI for Hades and Persephone was really good. All in all, I liked that part of this. But outside of that, I really just didn't care about any of the other stuff.
Yeah. I liked I like seeing the wedding. I like seeing all the endless show up for the wedding, and like they're all kind of in their weird like Roman attire or Greek attire, I should say. And I wrote down, one of my notes was leave it to destiny to like out party poop Dream.
Yeah. That was such a like whenever they asked me like, aren't you going to wish us well? And then it just everybody was just at that moment like, well, I guess let's just go get this done.
Yeah, exactly. I like learning like confirmed Dream cannot dance. That is a canon thing. He has 2 left feet. He cannot dance, which is really funny to me because like he's the Dream Lord. You would think he could dance or something, but
yeah. I think also in this, like, I just got irritated because you just realize how much of an idiot Orpheus is. Like,
oh yeah, no, total bonehead.
He went in there and that he was told, okay, before he even went into Hades, like the underworld, that he was immortal at that point.
Yeah,
he was like, death already told him. Like you are no longer part of my job, basically.
Yeah. Web of death.
And then the moron thinks like, I'm just going to go throw myself into the misty stuff that kills people, and somehow that's going to kill me.
Yeah, it was like I forget. It was like some kind of like people of Dionysus, which is another Greek god, that they were like coming to like kill a bunch of people, and he's like, "Oh, let them kill me," and yeah. It was total like honestly the apple don't fall far from the tree because Dream's smart, but sometimes when he thinks with his dick he does stupid things.
Sounds like a Matt Murdock syndrome.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I can see that actually.
What Jeremy's referring to, by the way, is towards the end of the episode, Orpheus is frustrated because he didn't get his wife. He throws himself at the mercy of whatever these people are, and they hack him up to bits. And they throw his head off into the ocean, only for it to be washed up, alive and well. And so he is but a head.
Yep.
Not a butt and head, but just a head.
No, he's a butthead too.
He's a butthead.
He better be glad he didn't get eaten by a shark.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
just be stuck in his stomach.
Yeah, forever.
Baby shark.
No. That is heavily copyrighted. Those motherfuckers go after you.
Endless shark.
There you go. That works. I think it's this episode, right? We see Delirium's like realm.
Yeah,
don't we?
Yeah, at the very beginning.
Yeah.
When Dream's
'Cause
going
he's
to
gotta go
apologize.
Because I had this note, and I didn't know if it was in the next one, but I was like, her like the intro. I don't know if it's the realm itself or the entrance to the realm, but I was like, it is both terrifying and extremely horny for some reason.
Oh yeah. No, it's absolutely terrible. There's no way you open that door and don't get hepatitis as soon as you see everything. You don't even have to walk in like that.
Yeah, it was. Whenever they opened that up, I was like, "Oh, this is about to be interesting to see what they actually." I don't know. I was very interested to see what their interpretation or whatever you want to call it of her realm was going to be there.
Same. I was very.
I mean, it was nice and Alice the Wonderlandish when you finally got in there.
Yeah, it kind of was. In the comic, it's like just weird colors and shit. It's not
kind of whenever the thing breaks.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like unicorn vomit. Like it's just it's just like rainbow colored.
So, but this is the one like whenever we're talking about that, whenever like going into her realm and all the whole breaking the glass, that kind of stuff. This is the one where going to Death's realm looked horrible to me. I don't know, like the way they did it, like
the VFX on it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like all the stone breaking, and then I don't know. It just looked terrible. Yeah, it looked terrible to me.
Yeah, I will agree with that. It was, especially with all the other like VFX. It's just kind of lame looking and not interesting, and it looked bad. I will agree with that. Also, it didn't make sense. Like, why doing that is like the entrance to where Death is.
It would almost seem like that was more of like Destruction's entrance.
Yeah.
Like stuff blowing up.
That's like his doorway. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Destruction is the black sheep. We're not wasting CGI money on him. That asshole doesn't even want to be in his realm.
Yeah. I guess we'll talk about that more in the next episode. But the idea of being ahead for all eternity is a fucking nightmare to me. Like, what if you have an itch on your nose?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The last thing I have for this episode is I love the line. There was I wanted to try and find lines that I liked. I love the line from Lucian at the start where Dream and Lucian are talking about like destiny, like at some point, not destiny, destruction at some point came to him and was like, I think he was trying to tell me. And anyway, it's there's no shame in doing one's duty. But if doing that destroys the thing that you love. I thought that was a cool line. I know I just butchered it, but I thought it was at least a cool line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that all we got?
Yeah, that's all.
That's all for me too.
Awesome. Episode 6, Family Blood. Dream and Delirium find destruction. Dream spills family blood. That's it. That's the whole fucking episode right there in a nutshell. You don't need anything else. That's what happens. Jeremy, what's your whelming of this?
I will say I was pleasantly whelmed on this one. I enjoyed their journey. I mean, I know it wasn't. I enjoyed the pulling Constantine into it. I enjoyed that part of it. So I think overall it was a good episode. Yeah.
All right, Richard.
I wrote I was overly whelmed. I thought they did a really great job bringing this very pivotal moment in Dream's story to life. I thought it was really, really cool. The big moment near the end of the episode, it is straight up like shot for shot from the comic, except for like one tiny thing.
I'm interested to know now. I am going to say another like underly whelm. Like I just this whole arc right here of finding destruction is ridiculous to me. Like the man has been gone for years and years and years and years. Delirium sits there and finds people and they die because destruction does not want to be found. All Dream has to do about, let's go to our brother Destiny. Ask him what's up. Let's go hit up my head for a son. Ask him where our brother is. And then we'll just go over there and we'll see him. Like that's fucking it. That is it.
Yeah.
Like this could have been done years ago. What are we doing? Like what?
He didn't care enough to go years ago. That's the thing.
Well, and I get that. I get that he didn't care enough, nor like the idea of going and talking to his son. Like that's a whole nother thing in and of itself as well. And I get all that, but it's just like, fuck. This really was like a 5-minute journey here. Like when he sat there and said we're going to the Earth world for a short journey, like that's really what it was, and it could have been a whole lot shorter than what it was. Like let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's like too where the whole I think they went wrong with throwing all the Nada stuff in the third, fourth episode is because now at this one towards the end I know he's talking to Destruction. They obviously find him, but he's getting upset with Destruction like. You killed all these people because Destruction says that he created certain like quote unquote mechanisms to either to try to deter people or let him know that they're coming. And so Dream figures out, okay, like confronts him about, did you know all these people were going to die? And he's like, unfortunately, yes. And Dream, is like, basically, how could you do this to these innocent people? But in that other episode, they almost made it seem like he partially wanted to do that just to try and find Nada, but still put these other people at risk.
Yeah,
and so that's where it just doesn't line up necessarily.
Yeah, I agree with you 110% because it's supposed to be in this moment. Destruction has seen that Dream has changed because of that whole line of like. A couple of thousand years ago, you would have told me that, they all like they're mortal. They all eventually will die. And the Nada stuff just muddies that up totally. And I don't know why they did it, to be honest with you. It's so weird.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I'm going with my theory as far as like Dream not becoming an endless anymore is because of this whole emphasis on Dream changing. Apologizing to people, realizing his mistakes, in this episode as well with his son, and trying to right his wrongs and changing. And I just, I don't know. That's what I signed up for here, y'all. I'm just saying, like,
well, I got bad news. That's what you get,
right?
Yeah, I really liked this episode, but it's mostly due to the like end part of it. I also like Joanna Constantine. I like the actress that plays Joanna Constantine.
Yes.
In the last season, the episode that we got with her, that's supposed to be John Constantine. But all the stuff that we got with her in this season is from the comics Joanna Constantine. So I guess they just wanted to have one actor for both, or maybe they didn't have the rights for John Constantine. I don't really know.
I'm going to say they didn't have the rights. I think at the time we just got done with Matt Ryan going from NBC to CW.
Right.
And that was a whole nother thing when you start adding Netflix into it because they still had deals with CW.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's probably that. I don't know for sure, but yeah. Regardless, I like seeing all that, like her trying to find his son's head, and I wrote down, I was like, "Bro sang a song so good, the dead joined in."
Right. I did like that. Joanna Constantine, I think she's done great every time she's been on the
Mhm.
show. So I did enjoy that. That's probably what put me in the somewhat whelmed area of my rating. And did she have a thing for the head? Is that
Yeah.
what we're kind of implying?
I don't know. Yeah, like
Orpheus, yeah.
Yeah. Sit on my face. No,
Don't be gross, Tammy.
no, I don't know. I don't think it was a sexual thing. I think it was more of a, because didn't they establish that she was gay in the last season? But anyway, regardless, I think it was like she just really liked him, like not necessarily as a sexual thing, but just someone to converse with.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I didn't read the comic, but like I said, I was following along in that story. It's the same way. She just asks like, "Hey, I want to spend a few more years," and then it goes to like her gravesite is at
there.
the yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know
Interesting.
what exactly that implies.
Yeah, it was kind of weird the way they did it, because I was like, surely he's not like digging her, I guess, as well. Or maybe that was his way of getting over his wife. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like when you sit there and decide to become immortal for your wife, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out that it is, I want to say in the TV show, it's 2023.
Yeah.
Give that man an iPad. Like, why are we having him stare out a doorway?
there's a lot he could catch up on, that's for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of streaming. Yeah. Maybe they don't have good service there.
Ain't no way. Like, the Dream Lord could easily be like, I want some fiber installed out here.
Got Starlink out there.
Yeah. Something. I don't care.
mean,
Dreamlink.
Dreamlink.
Dreamlink. That's funny. Yo, he had some bodyguards there. They changed drastically over the years as well. Like
Right?
I was
Yeah.
just like, whoa, Dream, you rolling up in the wrong hood, bro. Like,
Yeah. That is in the comic as well. It's really
That's
funny. They don't have a AR-15. They have like a pistol, but still, it's really funny. I think it's just showing like over the years the followers of Orpheus, like I guess dwindled. I'm assuming he had like a boatload of people, and then just over the years it dwindled more and more.
yeah, I was expecting to see more monks because that's what it kind of looked like in the first, and then we swapped over to that, and I was like, oh well, okay then. Freaking Orpheus got gangsta over the years. That's what I'm talking about.
When there's a moment when Delirium is talking about like she's creating different ice creams or something like that. And she mentions the flavors chicken and telephone and green mouse. And then when they get done talking, they come out and the guards are eating ice cream, and and Morpheus is like, did you let them eat your ice cream? And she's like, I got to let them pick their own flavors. I just wrote yes, because, green mouse is a bit chalky, but I really enjoy the like texture of chicken and telephone.
That's funny.
I did like whenever he was leaving and he left the flower for Constantine, and she left a little ice cream cone for
with
him.
like like weird looking sprinkles on there.
Yeah.
I did not. I thought the conversation with destruction, I thought, was a complete disappointment and waste of time.
Oh, really?
Other than just to like move the story of Dream having changed. Like outside of that, the only other thing that I liked is like him, the excitement for Delirium, and him leaning down like, hey, you are always my favorite when he's getting ready to leave. Like that's the only stuff that I really liked or cared about from that whole interaction.
I like
and Barnabas, because he's the man. I love Barnabas.
I liked it, but it's one of those like he's tired of like he's like I'm destruction. Like every single thing I touch gets destroyed. So I like the idea of like he was tired of it. So he's like, I'm gonna try and go off and create instead. And he's bad at it. Like, especially when he offered them the meatballs. I was like, don't eat those meatballs. Don't eat those meatballs. They're probably terrible. I think Delirium ate one. I think she liked it, which I was like, that is definitely telling that they are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's setting something up that I think I'll talk more once we know the full like story of Sandman. But I think it's just it is dealing with Dream. I think wants to not be Dream of the Endless anymore.
Yeah. I agree. And I think that's probably what it is that it dealt more with Dream than it actually did Destruction. And Destruction has been brought up since the first season, which it's not like we're 5 seasons in. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But still, like, this character that's been missing in a mystery was so easily found when somebody wanted to finally just step up and be like, okay, fine, let's go find him. and then the conversation breakdown is like, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Y'all found me. All right, I'm gonna pack up. You want to help me? I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, it happens in the comic. Like all of this happens the exact same way, except for it's ridiculous looking when he goes into the like cosmos in the comic, because it's not like he turns into like stars and then becomes part of the Milky Way. In the other one, I'll have to just show you off podcast. Like he's like, it's like he's walking like upstairs sideways, and it just like slowly fades away. it's so ridiculous looking.
I hadn't even seen the comic book, but I thought that's what he was gonna do. Like, it's just kind of walk out into space. Like, I was like, I don't know. I like the more Aurora Borealis kind of thing they did, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like that better. What were you saying, Jeremy? I apologize.
No, it's fine. I was just going to so he's walking a stairway to heaven.
So the big moment
Yeah.
in this episode, because Orpheus tells, which by the way, that's got to be a bitch when you're like, I'm going to go talk with my son. Hey, Orpheus, I really need to know where Destruction is. Where is he? And Orpheus is like, he's right over there. He's like, I don't know, like 100 yards that way.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Well, you know what happened, right? Like, he had to be like, oh, yeah, turn me. Keep going. A little bit more.
No, to the left.
Right there.
To the left. No, your other left. Yeah, no, but like, I imagine Morpheus was like, son of a bitch.
Well, and he kind of said that too when they were walking through the woods. He was like, he did pick the one place that he knew I would not come around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which was smart, because also he liked Orpheus. He mentioned that in the last episode during the wedding. He's like, you're my favorite nephew or something like that. So
yeah.
But anyway, so the big thing happens. He tells him where his brother is, so he owes his son a boon. And I think everybody and their mom saw what was coming with that boon. And he's like, I want you to kill me. Yeah. I'm tired of dying or living. I want to die. And Morpheus does it. And it is so well shot. And it is done perfectly, like adapting the comic. The only thing that they change is when it happens. So like there's the silhouette where he like shoves his hand into like the face of Orpheus.
Gives him an orifice.
Damn. But when he does that, there's that all happens in the comic. You still see the silhouette and everything, but there's a separate little panel where it shows the like it's all black and it's the Ankh. So it's death. It's implying death.
Oh,
he has died now. Whereas in the show, when when Morpheus is walking out and he slumps over, you see the shadow of her wings
Oh,
in the
shit.
background. And I thought that was really cool.
Oh, yeah, I
did
saw
not-
that actually.
I didn't see that. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That is cool.
And then all the like him going back to the dream world and him telling Lucian, hey, I don't want to be disturbed. And he goes into his room and he washes his hands and he starts crying. All that's from the comic. It is done so beautifully well. And it's why I'm overly whelmed for this episode. It's just so good.
Yeah, it is a really good ending, I think, for the episode. That's a lot to go through to get to that is what it boils down to. And not even like to me that interesting to get to it. But it was a really powerful and impactful ending. And I think you are right. Like looking back and thinking about it all, it's like that would be when despair hits him.
Yeah.
Like having done that and realizing like what is to come, what his destiny would be.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I agree with you. That would be when despair would hit him.
Because now he has like the thing that Desire was trying to get him to do in the previous season, which was spill family blood with Rose Walker. He is now done, but it's to bring his son peace.
Right.
So now we're going to probably see the events of that for the next 6 episodes? Probably the next 3 episodes, I would imagine.
Yeah. It seems like they do it in. I like these 3 episode arcs. I will say that.
I do too. I agree.
That's kind of. I don't know if you knew that when we were talking about like reading this or what we're doing.
I did not.
This, but that was a good call. So, Jeremy, what are your thoughts on the ending?
I mean, I really liked how they did all that with him kind of going through all the emotions, not just going through the motions, but going through all of his emotions of, he still understands he has a duty to his realm, but, just realizing he's got to have that time. And then, and then snipping the string at the end. I was like, "Ooh, this is going to be interesting."
They made a scarf out of his
Yeah,
because those are supposed to be the like sister fate, the 3, like the mother, the maiden, the crone, and they also are referred to as the kindly ones and all sorts of stuff. So I like the fact that they use your like string, your life string, if you will, and like they just made a scarf out of Morpheus's. I think that's just weird.
yeah.
I didn't have a good joke.
No.
I was trying to. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I guess that's what we got to look forward to is like,
is he dead?
They're the three coming after him, and so I wonder what it takes to kill an endless. That's going to be, that's something we haven't seen.
How do you end an endless?
All right, isn't it kind of in the name? Like you can't. I don't know, but I do think, like, is he going to be able to talk his way out of this? Are they actually going to kill him? I don't know. I do think we're going to wind up with a different dream by the end of this season, but how? I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, should be interesting.
It will be. I'm very curious to see what y'all's take on it is.
If it keeps going the way it's going, it's not going to be good. Not for me, anyways. Not for me. All right. Next week, y'all come back, hang out with us as we do episodes 7, 8, and 9. In the meantime, Jeremy, where can they find you at?
They can find me on Twitch under the handle Night Fury GTO. It's Night with a K, and you can find me here.
I assumed y'all were done, so I apologize for just leading us into this, but
no, you're done now. Bye.
Are y'all good?
You don't get to say shit anymore now, Jeremy. You're cut off.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I was done. I that's it. That's it for me. If you want to contact me directly, I have an X, the platform formerly known as Twitter. Actually, I don't even feel like saying it tonight. At Night Curry. Just like, I don't know. If you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't, You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, Comically Comics with an X. I'm tired. I'm like Lucifer. I'm tired, boss.
Fuck you. Fuck them. Fuck us. Fuck them all. That's great. You can find me on Instagram, eBay, and shortbox22_comics. You can also find me on nah.
Did you
can also
mean
find me
for
on-
all those words to come out together, or did they just fall out randomly?
Halfway through altogether, definitely. You can find me on YouTube at 22 Comics. Thank y'all so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did making it. Well, all being said, say goodbye, Jeremy, if you can muster it up.
Bye, Jeremy.
Goodbye, Jeremy. Goodbye.
All good things, eh? Got to finish sometime.